What's up, yo? We back. Today I'm gonna continue with these cautionary tales about my life through the streets of Baltimore and the prisons of the surrounding counties. Look, man, I know I've been MIA, missing the action, but I got a lot. I had a lot going on. I just became a grandfather. Thank you. My birthday just passed. I just turned 40. I know, it's a blessing. Age is a blessing. So, you know, definitely though, and with these stories and everything that I be kicking out and everything, man. Look, my channel ain't monetized yet. Trying to get my channel to grow. Share the videos, hit the like button. I got my Cash App down in the description or something somewhere now. So like, you want to donate to the channel, help the channel grow, man. I really appreciate it. But today I'm gonna go ahead and get off into this story. Um, really talk about joining gangs and um, the situation people can be in when they really ain't cut out for that. So this starts off around, I was on home detention, and it was a barbershop like right next door to my house, probably like three houses up and like on the corner. So I had to go over Guilford for something. Whatever I had to go over Guilford for, nevertheless, they give me an hour travel time. Within that hour travel time, I figured, I could stop, get my hair cut, jump in the car, and shoot, blast over to Guilford, and I'd be cool. So everything was cool. I go and get my hair cut, but I was on a different kind of box. They called it a cell box, so it wasn't hooked up to a landline. However, it worked. So nevertheless, when I come out the barbershop, I'm parked across the street. So let's say you got a block, about three houses from the corner is my house. The barbershop is like about four houses because it's like right as you turn the corner. So I'm parked across the street from my house, up towards the corner though. So I figured, I could go ahead, hop in the car, and get over to Guilford and everything and be all right. But by the time I get over to Guilford, this cell box was so strong. When I came out of the barbershop and went to go get in the car, the box clicked me back in like I was in a house. So I get over Guilford, and I had a PO. I had he already said he had a heavy caseload, so he was in the business of checking niggas in for real, just to keep it 100. So when I get over there, whatever, he come the way it was situated is like you go in the back, you pick up the phone, you call his desk, let him know you sitting out there, and he'll come get you and bring you in the back and send you on your way. So I calls him or whatever, let him know I'm out there. He comes out and into the lobby area where I'm at. He look at me, he tell me hold up, whereas though I'm not even peeping. I'm figuring that he had something else going on with another client or whatever. You see how I did that? Instead of using the word inmate, convict, and all that. Yeah. So when when he come out, he tell me hold up. So he must go out into the foyer area and put the security on alert. So when I go in the back, he come back. He like, yeah. He's like, you can come back or whatever. So when I get in the back, we talking for like 2 minutes. Next thing I know, I look up, the police standing at the door, Like, stand up, put your hands behind your back. Is you serious? So he get to saying, I was out for 45 minutes and the box picked me back up. And you know, when you on home detention, you're not supposed to be driving. So he like, you know, what was the reason for you going back in the house, and then how did you get over here in less than 15 minutes or whatever? So it wasn't really nothing to talk about. You know, he take me down there, they get to searching me or whatever. I had like $450 on me. So he tried to charge me for that too. So I asked him like, you know, what's the charge on that? He said, excessive money. I say, what you? I say, I mean, because I'm looking at it like $450 not even a lot of money. He said, but when you want home detention, I think it's like you can only have $80 on your person. Then he tried to make it like I was hustling or whatever. Maybe that was the reason I went back. It was just a bunch of bullshit. Nevertheless, that ain't the story that we getting into. So boom, they checks me in. They send me down Eastern Shore. When I get down Eastern Shore, it's cool. It's jive cool for real. And like, you know, that's another story for another day, because that whole detention shit was definitely stressful, and I was supposed to have been on it for 18 months. I wouldn't have made it anyway, but nevertheless, that's a story for another day, like I said. So when I get down there, everything cool. Like I was in a room, and like this is the first time I ever seen this layout or whatever. They had like rooms like four and 5 man rooms or whatever. So I'm like in a 5 man room. You know, everything cool. You know, just basically betting for real. So I meet this dude, and yo was a cool dude, man. Yo was really cool for real. I'm gonna call him Reds. So I'm gonna call him Reds, and I'm gonna call my other homeboy Black. So man, Reds get cool off of the strength of the music, and he had that Drake, that Take Care. And one of my favorite things to do when I was incarcerated on my bit, when I was bitten, I mean, to be honest, if I wasn't hustling, eating, listening to music, and playing chess, like, that was my pastimes for real. So I would always get to Take Care from Reds, and I'd go play chess or whatever. So Reds was like from New York. So like we get to rapping or whatever. And Reds wasn't black. Reds was like Reds was a Spanish dude for real. Like a Latino. So you know, and he wasn't no bum type dude or nothing. Like he had little things going for himself or whatever. But he was Muslim. And I'm like, Jive messed up, because you usually don't see like Mexicans and different races, especially in the Maryland system, Muslim. But you gotta realize that's another protection. That's another protection route. So like dudes will really play with religion like that. Like take their shahada, become Muslim, still eating pork, all that shit. But they want protection, and becoming Muslim, you'll have that protection, and it's not like the other gangs, you know. It's less. I'm gonna say it's less drama for real. But you know, any anything that got niggas in it, it's gonna be some drama. You know what I mean? So we would hang out on the late night for real, and like we'd be rapping like cause like it was cool down there. Like you had PlayStations and all that shit. So like niggas might be up playing the Madden, talking, just tripping for real. And Black was he was a Crip. Black was a Crip. Little young dude, like good dude though. Good dude. Like his little black ass, he had a good heart, man. And him and Riz was like real close. So I can just remember one night we talking, and Red say some blood lingo. So I'm like, where you get that from? So he like laughed it off, shrug it off. So a couple days go past, he say like some more like gang shit. Like, so now it's like he doing this like real frequently now. Like, so it's starting to point out, like it's like he bringing attention to it. So being as though that Black was a Crip, Black felt like it was something that Riz wasn't telling him. So, you know me, I straight jump out there. I say, yo, you was a blood. So he like, no, I was never a blood. I was never a blood. Woo, woo, woo. So, you know, time going past, and it ain't really like nothing really jumping off or whatever, like to the point where as though niggas getting exposed, niggas getting tried, it's going up and all that kind of shit or whatever. So I can remember like I was about to leave. So Reds had gave me like all his information or whatever. His Facebook, Instagram wasn't really popping like that or whatever. It was out, but it was like fairly new. So you know, he gave me all this information or whatever and shit. And see, what I didn't mention was Riggs was locked up for carjacking and armed robbery. So, you know, he claimed that he was trying to change his life with the Muslim thing and everything. So, nevertheless, he give me all this information or whatever and shit. I get transferred. I go to the I go in the city, but fast forward. So I fast forward a little bit. Now I'm at the halfway house or whatever, right? So I get a phone. As soon as I get over there, I get a phone. So, you know, I'm going on Facebook, Instagram, and all that shit. So I punch his Red's shit in. And sure enough, he's standing there with red flags hanging out his pocket, throwing up gang signs in the park. And I'm like, damn, you never know who a person is. They can tell you. A person can tell you anything. One thing about prison, they say you be all you can be. So you can be whoever you want to be amongst a bunch of people that don't know you. But I had got the background scoop on Reds. Now, see, Reds was a blood. Reds was a blood out in the street. Reds was banging. He was from New York, but he had came up Hagerstown. He was up Hagerstown hustling, and I guess they got a faction of Bloods up in Hagerstown or whatever. So they was running together. So Reds end up catching the carjacking, armed robbery, and all that shit on some blood shit or whatever. So you know, one thing about being a blood, if you're a blood, you gotta be sturdy, you gotta be stiff. Like, cause it's a lot of organization, gangs, whatever, that don't know no other gang in the state of Maryland really fuck with the Bloods. It's on a individual basis for real. Cause I do know some niggas that's Bloods that, you know, they rock out for real. Like they gonna be on any compound anywhere. Like that shit not gonna apply to them. But if you ain't sturdy enough, like yeah. And Riz happened to be one of them dudes that wasn't sturdy enough. So he was over Roxbury, and he was flagging. He was still flagging or whatever when he got over there. And they put them together. They say somebody made the little call, swoop call. And he jumped out there like swoop. So now it's already understood that they gonna put them together. So when they come out to go eat, they hit him with the lock and the sock. They beat him bad. They broke his jaw. And from that, he got sent to the infirmary, all that, whatever. But in the midst of that, he dropped his flag and became Muslim. See, I told this story because when you out here in the street and you living your life and you around your homeboys and you doing whatever you doing, you feel invincible. Like, you know, ain't no nigga gonna play with you, can't no nigga play with you. Like, nigga know what's up. Like, it's up. Like, see, and the thing about prison, the thing about these prisons, these jails, these institutions, it ain't no guns in there. And the thing about it, I don't care who you is. If you got 5, 6, 7 niggas on your ass, that's your ass. Cause you might can beat 1 or 2, but once it start getting to 4, 5, and 6, you ain't really got no win. And that's what happened with him. See, he was out here in the street. He was thugging. He was, you know, like I said, I go on his Facebook. He twisting his fingers up, bang, motherfucker, bang. But he got that reality check once he got behind the walls. And he was a good dude for real. But one thing, I wouldn't have fucked with him if I known that he had dropped his flag and all that and how he was carrying it at first, because I look at that like some coward shit. But hey, we all got decisions to make, and we gotta stand on the choices that we come up with. That was just a little short video. Hey, remember to like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. But until next time, remember, even if you lose sight, never lose the vision. You cut different. I'ma holler at you.